It's not completely certain, but they did have a ton of data, terabytes of data that was downloaded from their websites, which included a lot of personal information, emails, information about employees, about salaries, social security numbers, all kinds of really sensitive personal information.
In today's digital world, disappearing should be almost impossible. Every phone call creates a log. Every financial transaction leaves a record. Cameras track movement, devices track location, and online platforms store years of personal data. Technology promises transparency and traceability in nearly every aspect of modern life.
Today, for any service we provide our users, we go to great lengths to protect their privacy, and we give them transparency, choice, and control.
Yet despite this constant surveillance, some of the most powerful people in technology and business have vanished or died under circumstances that still raise unanswered questions. Their lives were surrounded by data, money, and global attention, yet clarity remains missing. This video does not accuse anyone. It does not promote conspiracy theories or hidden agendas. Instead, it follows publicly reported facts, timelines, and investigations surrounding 5 real individuals. These are modern mysteries defined not by speculation, but by what remains unexplained even after official conclusions. Ruja Ignatova, the Crypto Queen. Ruja Ignatova rose to global fame as the founder of OneCoin, a cryptocurrency project that promised to challenge Bitcoin itself. She appeared on international stages, dressed confidently, speaking about financial freedom and digital revolution. Millions of people invested, believing they were part of the future of money. In October 2017, Ignatova boarded a flight from Bulgaria to Greece. According to official travel records, this was her last confirmed journey. After that day, her phone activity stopped. Her email communication ended. No verified social media activity followed. It was as if she vanished from the digital world overnight. Soon after her disappearance, international authorities accused OneCoin of being a large-scale financial fraud. Arrests were made within the organization, but Ignatova herself was never located. Over the years, rumors surfaced, some claiming she went into hiding, others suggesting darker possibilities. Despite global investigations and media coverage, no confirmed sightings have ever been verified. To this day, Ruja Ignatova remains one of the most wanted and most mysterious figures in modern financial history. Gerald Cotton, the locked millions. Gerald Cotton was the CEO and founder of QuadragaCX, once Canada's largest cryptocurrency exchange. In December 2018, the company announced that Cotton had died suddenly while traveling in India. At first, the news appeared tragic but straightforward. However, problems surfaced almost immediately. Customers discovered that approximately millions of dollars in cryptocurrency were inaccessible. The explanation was shocking. Cotton allegedly held the only private keys to the company's cold wallets. Without him, the funds were permanently locked. As investigations progressed, financial irregularities began to emerge. Independent analysts reported unusual transaction patterns. Some wallets believed to be inactive showed movement after Cotton's reported death. Questions arose about company structure, internal controls, and transparency. Although authorities eventually concluded their investigation, public skepticism remained strong. The mystery surrounding Gerald Cotton is not only about his death, but about whether the full truth behind QuadragaCX was ever revealed to the public. Bob Lee, unanswered moments. Bob Lee was a respected tech entrepreneur and the founder of Cash App. Known for his influence within Silicon Valley, he was regarded as a calm and thoughtful innovator. His sudden death in 2023 shocked the technology community worldwide. Authorities later identified suspects and provided official explanations. However, early reports were fragmented and confusing. Details regarding timelines, locations, and movements were released gradually rather than immediately. This delay fueled speculation and public concern. While the case eventually reached legal conclusions, many observers focused on the lack of clarity during the initial stages. Questions were raised about how information was communicated and why certain details took time to surface. In Bob Lee's case, the mystery does not center on who was held responsible, but on the unanswered moments before official clarity emerged. Those early gaps in information continue to shape how the story is remembered. Alexander Perepilchny, the unsettled conclusion. Alexander Perepilchny was a businessman who cooperated with international investigators in major financial crime cases. In 2012, he collapsed and died while jogging near his home in the United Kingdom. Initial reports suggested his death was due to natural causes. Years later, new examinations introduced uncertainty. Scientific tests raised the possibility of toxic substances, while other experts challenged those findings. Multiple inquests reviewed conflicting evidence, and expert opinions remained divided. Despite extensive review, no explanation satisfied all parties involved. Some findings supported earlier conclusions, while others suggested unanswered questions remained. The case highlighted how early assumptions can be revisited long after official reports are published. To this day, Perepilchny's death stands as an example of how investigations can remain unsettled, even after years of legal and scientific scrutiny. Fahim Saleh, security that failed. Fahim Saleh was a technology entrepreneur known for building startups across emerging markets. He was deeply involved in innovation and digital systems, often emphasizing efficiency and modern solutions. In 2020, he was found dead in his apartment. Authorities arrested and convicted a suspect, officially closing the case. From a legal standpoint, responsibility was established. Yet public discussion continued, focusing on how such a breach was possible. Questions emerged about security systems, access control, and whether warning signs were overlooked. How did someone so connected to technology remain vulnerable in his own residence? What systems failed, and why? Saleh's story is often referenced not as an unsolved crime, but as a lesson in exposure and risk. It highlights how technological success does not automatically ensure personal safety or protection from unforeseen threats. What connects these cases? These 5 cases differ in outcome, geography, and circumstance. Some involve disappearance, others death. Some are legally closed, while others remain unresolved. Yet they share a common pattern: incomplete information. In each case, technology captured fragments but failed to provide full clarity. Digital footprints ended abruptly. Systems designed for transparency revealed unexpected gaps. Timelines contained missing pieces, and conclusions left room for doubt. What transforms these events into modern mysteries is not conspiracy, but uncertainty. When facts remain partial, questions naturally persist. Some mysteries don't end when the video does. If the story made you pause, subscribe for more real-world cases that still have unanswered questions. And tell us which detail disturbed you the most.